لله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما. So we are going to start our first session of this week. Just to recap that we did so far. First we did level 1, and then we have level 2. Different words, different cases we have discussed. There will be a level 3, but before that we are going to start the construction of sentences that will help us to make sentences and understand it. As in the table we have seen uh, that there is, in one we take one word, and one word is changing its shape, and as it changes shape, its meanings are changing. Like fataha, we took if there is a madi, mudare, amr, nahi, fa'il, maf'ul, and masdar. So we take one word, give it to other shapes, and we know that the meaning, and now we understand it. If we look at this table has two important things. One is fi'il, and second is ism. Madi, mudare, amr, nahi. These are fi'il, action, verb. And the second part, ism. Ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, ism masdar. This is also called noun. So now we are going to start today about the properties of ism, how we use them, how we change them, what are their plurals, and many other things. So today, just we stop here. Level 1, level 2 is finished. Then level 3 we will back to it by taking more words. They are used here. But up till now we have finished level 1, level 2, and we took a word which have three letters in level 1 and level 2. In level 3 we will look more than 3 letters. But today we are going to start a very important part, that is very important thing, that we have to see the how the sentences are constructed and what are the overall the construction and rules for the different thing. Like first thing, we are going to start properties of ism. Ism in table, as I already told you, that the in complete table, that is madi, mudare, amr, nahi. This is verb. The second part, fa'il, that is ism, maf'ul, ism, masdar, ism, and more example of ism we will see it. Before that, this is very, we have started this table in the beginning of the course. Almost after finishing level 0, we displayed this complete most commonly used word. They are very important. Still we have observed that we are still struggling to remember the meaning of these words. So this is very important, that now we are at the stage that we should not have problem to translate these most commonly used word. Just there are 4 5 column. We take every column, give it a minute, practice it, and just we should, whenever we take ayah, we should recognize it, we should translate it easily. So we have to give some time, very little time. So this should be displayed somewhere. So hada, zalika, like that, in, inna, an, anna. See here, all are hamza and noon, but in is if, inna indeed, an that, anna that, lakin but, ulaika those. Similarly, these, be, man, min, man who, min is from, law if, illa except, la for sure, lima why, alladhi allazina the one who, those who, thumma then, fa so, au or. So this is very important. And also we should not forget level 1 and level 2. In every class, in the first 4 5 minutes, inshallah, we will ask someone to revise the summary of level 1 and level 2, and they will be in our mind, inshallah. So we are starting today the properties of ism. The most important thing is we know that the word is the important thing. Kalima, the word in Arabic we say kalima. Word can be of 3 types, that is particle, verb, and noun. Particle in Arabic, we say it harf, like haruf jar, we say it in level 0. Bi, li, min, an, fi, ala, ila. Sorry. So these are harf, we discussed it before, and as they will come in every sentences, so we will so these are harf, particle. Second thing is verb. Whenever the verb is come in our mind, we have to go into the table. Madi, mudare, amr, like fataha, yaftahu, aftahu, naftahu, ja'ala, ij'al, u'bud. These are verb. And most important thing about the word we should remember, then they will never start with al. There will be no tanween at the end, and there will be no ta marbuta at the end. So these are some things that we have to recognize. We know that we practiced all the words, many words, but the important thing we have to remember in fail, they will not start with al, there will be no tanween at the end, and there is no ta marbuta at the end. Ayan, would you please repeat this?
So, verb does not start with al, no
Yes.
tanween at the end, or no ta marbuta at the end.
What does it mean, no tanween at the end?
It means like
Any example? Tanween is
tanween is
like this: fathatain, kasratain, damatain, do zabar, do zir, do pesh, two. So this should not come there. Tanween, an, un, in, fatahan, yaftahun, we will not see it there. So there will be no tanween at the end, and there will be no ta marbuta at the end normally here. So is, we know that noun is basically name of person, place, thing, or an idea, and more something like kitabun, muslimun, huwa, mu'min, hamid, hamdun, ta'lim, and fathun, fatih, maftuh. So all these things, they are noun. So our topic from today is about the noun. So noun is anything, place, name of person, uh, any idea, and we know that like in table, fa'il, maf'ul, object, subject, and verbal noun. And it can start with al, can have tanween at the end, and can have ta marbuta at the end. Opposite of these rule, can start. We will see it. Can start al kitabu, al muslimu, fatihun, مفتوح مؤمن حامد حمد. So like can start with al, can have tanween at the end, and can have ta marbuta at the end. This is ta marbuta, we say. So the important thing we have to remember first, we discuss this in the beginning of the class. The word has three things: particle, verb, and noun. Harf, fi'l, and noun is. Harf is be, li. There was a quiz question also. Fi'l, we know that in the table, and they will not start with al. There will be no tanween, no ta marbuta at the end. And in noun, and name of place, person, and in kitabun, muslimun, mu'minun, fatihun, maftuhun, al-hamid, ta'lim, and like many. We will see it. So our topic is about the noun. This is we already discussed. If I ask somebody that, if anybody can tell me about the what are the nouns and what are the verbs in this table, so I would ask Anusha.
Yes, assalamualaikum.
Just you have to tell it is noun or verb. Just see the pointer.
Okay, that's a verb. That's a verb. Um, that is a verb.
Verb.
That is a noun. Noun. Noun.
Noun. So this is noun, noun, noun. This is verb, فعل ماضي, فعل مضارع, فعل أمر, and فعل نحي. So these, and then we have the ism. So the important thing we have, every noun has four properties. Four property noun. We have the word has three things. Anusha, can you please tell me what are the three things of words? One is it can be
Can be a noun.
harf.
Wait.
It,
Which one?
no, word can be
The word can be
harf,
harf,
ism,
ism, or fi'il.
fi'l. Yes, in English, harf is
Harf is a particle,
yeah.
and then
Ism,
ism is noun, and then fa'il is
fi'l is verb.
verb. Yeah.
Verb. So now we are talking about ism, properties of ism. Every noun have four properties, so we will discuss each one by one. So one is number. Number mean it can be singular, it can be dual, it can be plural. So these are the properties of ism. Ism can be singular, can be dual, and can be plural. Ism gender, there will be gender. In Arabic, gender is called jins, male, female. Ism will have type. We will discuss. Type means qism. And ism will have i'rab, status. So we are discussing about ism and we are going to start the properties of ism. There are four properties of ism. Ubaid. Four properties of ism are
number, gender, type, status,
types in Arabic.
Adad, jins, kiss, i'rab.
I'rab. And noun, how we will recognize the noun?
Starts with al, can have convenient end, and has the marbuta.
Ta marbuta at the end. Thank you. Arham Rashid. Arham.
Yes.
Yes, Arham. Ism. In English, we say it noun. It has four properties. Name it.
Number, gender, type, status.
In Arabic,
Number, ident, gender, jins, type, ism, status, i'rab.
and give me any example of ism.
An example of ism. Person.
Person. If I say Arham, what is he? Ism.
It's a name. So it's
Yes. Okay. Kitab.
kitab is a book. It's a thing.
Ism. Huwa, all attached pronoun, detached pronoun. Muslimun. These are ism. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Mute your mic, please. So we will take it the first property of ism, that is number. And number can be, the ism can be singular, can be plural, and can be dual. Wahid, musanna, jama'a. Can be singular, like Muslim, kafirun, muslimatun, jamilatun, kalimatun, jannatun, thaqilatun. These are wahid. And plural is muslimun, kafirun, and we will see many things. But here we know the singular. We will discuss that how they are the dual. Dual will be like Muslimun will be Musliman, Kafir, Kafiran, Muslimatun, Muslimatani, Jamilatun, Jamilatani. Buraq.
Yes.
Muslim means
Muslim means Muslim.
one Muslim.
One Muslim, yeah.
And Muslimani.
Two Muslims.
What is the difference between Muslimun and Muslimatun?
Muslim is different because
Yeah, I know the difference. The tun is written here, but this is Muslimun is one Muslim. Muslimatun,
More than one Muslim.
Allahu Akbar.
I have
Ya
It's a
Buraq.
One female
female.
Muslim.
One
a
female
female.
Muslim.
one
Buraq.
female Muslim.
One
Female.
female Muslim. Okay. So dual of Muslim is
Muslimani.
kafir,
Kafirani.
muslimatun,
Muslimatani.
okay, jamilatun,
Jamilatani.
jamilatani. Yeah. So what are the properties of ism? Can you please just repeat?
The properties of an ism is status, a number,
You have to
gender,
go in order so that you will remember it, okay? Number, gender, type, status. Say again
number, gender, type, status.
in Arabic.
Oh, عدد, jins, قسم, إعراب.
Adad can be,
عدد is number.
hadad can be, number can be what? Singular,
Singular or
dual,
dual
and plural.
and plural.
So we are discussing about number. Number can be singular, can be dual, can be plural. Like we have Muslimun, one Muslim, Muslimani. Similarly, examples are Kalimatun, one word, Kalimatani, two words. Like in Arabic, this is very important hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Ijaz bhai, I would ask you to please just take this.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Just read this.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. كلمتان خفيفتان على الإنسان
على اللسان لسان
على اللسان ثقيلتان في الميزان حبيبتان إلى الرحمن سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم.
Yeah, this is a very important at this, but we are talking about dual. So kalimatan is what? Singular, plural?
It's dual.
Dual. And singular is?
Kalima. Kalimatun.
Kalima. Kalima means?
Kalima means
one word.
One word.
And kalimatani?
Two words.
Two words. One statement or two. Khafif. Khafifatani will singular will be?
Khafifa.
Khafifa. So it is light and too light.
Yeah.
And saqilatani?
Thaqila would be singular.
This is singular, plural.
Thaqilatani is dual.
Dual. And what about habibatani?
Again, it's dual. Habibatani.
Dual. Would you please just translate this so that we understand this very much?
So two words are lighter, light upon the tongue.
Upon the tongue.
Heavy in the balance. Mizan.
Balance or in scale. Yeah.
In scale.
Yeah, balance.
Habibatani is
dear.
Beloved. Dear. Dear to
Rahman, the most merciful.
To the most merciful.
Yeah, the two words, two statements are light on tongue, heavy on scale, and dear to most merciful Rahman. What are those two statements?
Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, Subhanallahil Azim.
So this is the important thing was that we have to understand about the dual, and of course this is there. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you.
So similarly here, Jannatani. Singular is Jannah, one garden, Jannatani, two garden. Farhan bhai, would you please take this ayah? Jannatan. So we are talking about
adad numbers.
Yeah, adad of what? Adad is property of ism. What are the four properties of ism? Just revise us.
Yeah, so number, status, gender, and so number, gender, type, and status.
Status. Adad, jins, qism. And number can be?
Number can be single, dual, or plural.
Plural.
Yeah.
Like singular is?
Muslim, and dual will be Muslimani.
And what about Jannatani is what?
This is dual.
Dual. And singular will be?
Jannah.
Jannah. Okay. Just try to translate it.
And wa and li for man who khafa khafa he feared maqam a place.
Standing, yeah. Maqam is place. Yes, standing also standing.
Rabbihi his Lord. Jannatan the gardens.
Gardens are?
Two gardens.
Two gardens, yeah. Gardens. This is good.
And for who feared
standing
his Lord two gardens.
Yeah, this is the meaning. Yeah, literal meaning is, but the implied meaning is that the whoever fear in standing for accountability before his Lord. And what is the reward for those?
Two gardens.
Two gardens. Okay. Jazakallah khair, Farhan bhai.
Oh, yeah.
So this is about that we have discussed today about one thing is that it has properties, number, gender, type, status. We have started today with number. Number can be singular and can be plural and can be dual. We know about the singular. Today we just discuss about the dual. And there can be two dual, like Muslimun is Muslimani and can be Muslimaini. We will see the difference between them. But Muslimani to Muslim, Muslimaini to Muslim. We will see it that when we have to use Muslimani, and this will be question in our mind. So it should be in our mind. Muslimani to Muslim, Muslimaini is also to Muslim. Like Fatih, plural is Fatihun, Fatihin. Now is the time we have to understand that what is the difference between Fatihun, Fatihin. Meanings are same. Kafirun, Kafirani, Kafiraini. Jamilatun, Jamilatain, Jamilatani, Jamilataini. So these are the things we have to put in our fingertips. Just for practice, I think we have to go for breakout room.